my accident son Austin before Winter Storm Fern gets here. Very scary. Coming in just about 12 hours till it hits central Pennsylvania. Oh my heavens. Is it a little cloudy or is it just me? Maybe the water came back in. Maybe it was sitting in there and it shook around. And it's kind of cloudy and weird, but don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, J-Bo. Don't hit me. What does it look like the other way? Oh, looks nice this way. We're going to stop at Dunkin' Donuts and pick up a coffee since I haven't gotten any good coffee. And then we're going to go to Lewisburg and get gas. And then figured we get to Mohegan around 5:30. That gives me like an hour and a half, give or take. Austin said he's already there, but he's got to wait for his mom to get there to play because she's holding the money. I'm like, that's probably a good idea. No soda bags. Oh my gosh. What's up, Austin? Say, oh my gosh, because it is up to 19 degrees. That's nice. But yeah, I am going to Mohegan, which is where Austin's at. I have $50 in free play. That's all I'm playing, and then I'm coming home. Is it snowing there? It's not supposed to start here until after midnight, so I'm literally running out here, hang out. I said I want to leave by 7, be home by 8:30, and then that's it. Then we parked and ready to rock and roll, let it snow on us tomorrow. He's getting my love. Oh shit, there's 2 people at Dunkie. Wise Markets is closing tomorrow. All Wise Markets. I'm assuming Puff Tobacco will close too, but I wasn't planning on going, but I know. I can't take you in with me in the casino because we know how they're like, but yeah, that's what I'm going to see. Let's go get some coffee because I have not had an opportunity to get some good coffee because it was fucking 2 degrees earlier. At least we're up to 19 now, so. Fucking coffee.
Good afternoon, Patrick. What can we get started for you?
Yeah, I have the mobile order for Ken.
All right, we're working on that. Go ahead and move forward.
All right, thank you. That's Patrick. He's the manager that took over for Carl's girlfriend. At least he said it's Patrick. That's the same guy that says, hello, it's the manager. How may I help you? That was the most cringe thing ever. I'm the manager. Hey, Walt, I have Centralia in my... I'm not going to put Mohegan in here because obviously I know how to get there. I have Centralia in my last places to go. Yeah. Thank you, Timzo. Thank you. I literally, well, I didn't know what time I was going to get done, but it took longer than I thought it would. So I was like, I'm not even going to the ATM. Not even going to the ATM. $50, $50. I can walk around and look sad and look at Austin, but I'm only going to have like an hour and a half, so until I want to leave and get the hell out of there and come back, so, yeah. Well, Patrick, I'm just getting a freaking iced coffee with a Splenda and some cream. This drink is keto, everybody. He's just from Self-Full looking impatient. Or that. Oh my gosh.
What's the name of the order?
Ken.
Ken?
Yeah. It's just for Ken.
We're brewing a fresh one. It'll be about a minute. We'll just roll forward.
Sure.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks. At least we're getting fresh coffee, everybody. You don't want that middle of the afternoon coffee that's set forever. Gah. Gah. But yeah, so yeah. Oh shit, yeah, May Brands is closing tomorrow as well. Dunky's not open tomorrow either, so you get your Dunky now. You can't get Dunky, you can't go to Wise. The only place that probably will be open, unless McDonald's closes, which there's a good opportunity they may close, Sheetz will be the only thing that's open. What's up, Matt? Because it's going to be very scary and treacherous. But the last map I showed, they showed that the warm air is pushing up more than north. And now our county is like on the line between sleet and not. And, well, works to the south, so that county supposedly, allegedly. That's according to some Facebook guy. But they took their totals down to 10 to 16 inches. I'm like, the National Weather Service said 10 to 18. And honestly, the National Weather Service is wrong a lot of the times, but if I'm going to believe anybody, I'm going with the National Weather Service. These little Facebook... I've heard that the Facebook weather people, they're in it for the money on Facebook, because like every share, every comment, all the views, they're getting freaking revenue. Oh, I know. Again, that's the people when I was out to Kansas City twice to hang out with them. Yeah. Yeah. She's been through a lot in many things. I mean, she's kind of got caught up in, we mentioned about some drama, and it's sad. The whole entire thing is sad, so, but I told her I got you. I'm sweet in here, but I got you. What did I miss? Oh, heavens, Matt Walter. I did call you out. I'm like, where's Matt Walter? Well, Stacy won 15 and Big Daddy won 40. He lost on his 20. We're going to go to Lewisburg and get gas simply because it's probably cheaper. Although it's $2.89 in Mifflinburg. That means it's probably like $2.60 in Lewisburg, so... Shit, we can actually go to Wawa because we're going down there. We're just going to go all the way to Wawa and get gas at Wawa. I had some cheeseburgers before I left, so I've got food. I opened up my meat tube and made 2 cheeseburgers for lunch, 2 cheeseburgers for dinner. Then tomorrow we're going to make more cheeseburgers. Which I guess it'll be a live stream because it's like lunch in the park, but... No, he told me they made me a fresh pot, so we're getting fresh coffee, so that's nice. At least it's not shitty afternoon coffee. I'm okay with that, Tim. It's fine. They've got protein lattes now. Those will put hair on your chest. But yeah, the episode we just recorded this afternoon, again... You may have seen the story before because I've shared it before on Facebook. They've actually already... It was sort of similar to it, but it was definitely cool. But, yeah. All right, that was it. All right, thank you. That is it, Patrick. You were taking a nap. What time did you get up to begin with, Matt? It's literally, that's just how the cookie crumbles. The defect can either happen or it can't happen. Which is what we said, which it's wild that me and my 2 other siblings, so you've got 3 boys, we said we hit the lottery, not in a good way, but like, not necessarily we would have all had ALT, so it's pretty wild. But yeah. But they're bringing the whole family to Brooklyn this year. Usually she just comes for that one, but she's bringing the whole family. I'm like, that's cool. Accidental children. Right? Oh, so were you still sleeping? You could just say you were still sleeping, Matt. We don't call that napping. We call that still sleeping and you got up. And no one's gonna judge you, Matt, for that. Absolutely not. I just didn't know if you got up like super early. I woke up at 4:30 to go pee, and I laid there and oh shit, Larry Hogan just commented. Taylor Swift confirmed that Matthew Walters was something. I don't know what video he commented that on. Tim was up at 3. Well, shit, we could have chit-chattered. But then I laid there on my phone. On my airline game, I bought 5 Boeing 767s. They take 4 hours to be able to use. So I'm like, I go back to bed. I didn't plan on it, but next thing I know, I woke up to my alarm at 6:30. So obviously Kenny went back to bed. Oh yeah, that's fresh. You can tell that. That's good. And then you fall back asleep. I understand. That is not about the Taylor Swift life. She's dreamy. The AI Taylor Swift. Wow. It is very exhausting. But we let him off early last night. We were done by like 8:30. I was in bed at 9 o'clock, literally. I clunked over, fell asleep. So when I woke up at 4:30, I'm like, well, shit, I had like almost 7.5 hours of sleep. But it's Saturday. I usually have to get up at this hour to actually do something. So I'm like, I get bed and get on my phone like a teenage girl and yeah. We're gonna go to Wawa. There is a possibility I'm gonna go in and have to pee. I've been peeing all afternoon. Like, way more than peeing than usual. But it was funny, the ladies that were on the show, and they're like, we're just surprised we haven't peed in this past hour. And I'm like, yeah! We're planning to have the pee episode, but we're getting more interviewees. Right, Kenny, right. But yes, on the way home it's going to be dark and probably very scary and cold, which is why we're getting gas now rather than the way home, kids. But Austin's already there. He said he already lost his free play and he's waiting for Mom to get there because Mom has his money, so... Probably that too, Heather. But I did weigh in today. I weighed in at 231, which again, we started the journey it was probably 238, 239. So we have lost quite a bit of water weight, but that could also mean why I've been peeing a lot lately. Oh, Tim will be on stream later. Oh, okay. Yes. I'll come home and check in, but there has not been much checking in lately. Very few check-ins. Oh, well, yeah, he doesn't have any money till Mom gets there, and then she likes playing Firelight or freaking Firelight. No, Firelink. So he's gonna play Firelight, not Firelight. Fuck Firelight. I played that. That was next to the Buffalo that were in the back by Ruth's Chris, which I like that Buffalo. That's the one I played last time and won $400 and got the hell out of there. That one, there's a Firelight next to it. That's the one where I played the Firelight, lost $100 while I was waiting to get a Buffalo. And then that bitch on the other machine, she slapped her freaking purse down on that machine like the Buffalo was like the Holy Grail machine. I'm like, to me, it kind of is, but I was like, nope. Yeah, exactly. Now I'll follow him around. I don't have any money either, so I'm just gonna follow him around. Free play only, because again, I'm done with Mohegan for the most part, so this is just like, all right, I'm gonna play 50 Cent Buffalo Kenny style. If I turn it into anything by the time I'm ready to go, cool. And if it just keeps fucking me around and I'm still around 50 bucks, we're just gonna go balls and just do dollar spins and see what happens. But chicken fried steak, brownies, mashed potatoes, and noodle. Oh shit! And you got the noodles in there. Hail. Sounds good. Those carbohydrates are delicious. We're gonna go to Walmart, kids. We're not getting an Italian sub. We're just gonna get their cheap gas, which I imagine, because Mifflinburg's 280 something, which is pretty crazy. I brought my gloves with me because it is nippy outside. Just in case we get stranded by Winter Storm Fern. Last I looked at the radar, it's not quite to Pennsylvania yet, but I don't think it's moving that fast, judging by how it's not going to get here till the morning, so we should be okay. I mean, again, it's only an hour and a half, so it's not horrendous, but that's why we're going to leave a little early, just in case. What do we got at the Sunoco? 273. Well, we'll see what Wawa's dishing up. Why are we going slow? But yeah, anyway, enough about me. I'm not sure. Oh, that's because you were looking at me in the Dunkin' drive-thru. All eyes on me in the Dunkin' drive-thru. But when we get home too, although it's probably frozen and my sign's fecked, it's already like half fallen over. And if we get all this snow, it's probably going to get stuck in the snowbank. We might be able to jab it into the ground, but the ground's frozen now, so yeah, that iced coffee's good. That's good. I don't know if I've ever had that fresh Dunkin' coffee for $3.70 though. Again, I didn't go out earlier because it was too fucking cold, and I'm not going out just for coffee because I made my own breakfast. We had cheesy eggs for breakfast. They're pretty good. We'll have cheesy eggs for breakfast tomorrow and Monday. So yeah. Many could probably, Tim. Whatever. We do what we want around here. I still wish they had my Buffalo in the Aristocrat Lounge. They fucking took them all out. Now it's like all the new Buffalo in the Aristocrat Lounge. I'm not about that life. My $50 free play would go in no time. Nope. Not doing it. I mean, I'm going to spend a half a tank of gas for my $50 free play, but... Brandon did ask me about doing an online casino stream, so it's a possibility. It was. I was going to potentially do it this weekend, but I just didn't know when, so I ended up not changing my limits, but I figured my income tax refund, hopefully because I've already submitted it and the IRS has already accepted it. They boogie woogie, and I've got a refund in my bank account this week. That would be nice. Potentially get it before the state of Pennsylvania can take the $92 out of my bank account. You stretch out at 40-cent 4-line. You think? You're probably right, Tim, but I don't know. We're going to start with 50-cent Buffalo. If it eats like $25 of it, we'll go down and do 4 lines, 40 cents. I just get irritated when I don't get that big multiplier. You sell stock and probably get no refund. Oh, goodness. Somehow the state of Pennsylvania always, they do not care for my YouTube business. I emailed the lawyer for that settlement. I'm like, he's like, I mean, I did fill out a W-4 or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, so I'm assuming they would have issued me a tax form. He's like, they might, but... So on my income tax, I just put other income, $3,000, And the description, I put the title of the court case, and yeah, that was it. So, because it had originally, I did put anything, and it said, well, this might slow it down because the IRS is going to review and want to know what that is. But so I was like, no. This guy versus this guy pretty much means, yeah, that's a court case. And you can look it up online if you so much. Yeah, let's hope not, Tim. Because when I first started doing it, I didn't realize I put in my YouTube revenue too, and my W-2. And at first it said I owed like $1,200. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought that was just my W-2. I'm like, what happened? And until I put my deductions in, and then that took care of that. If I did claim the $3,000, I would have gotten back like almost $1,300, but after that, it was like $800. I think it's like $875. I paid $140 to use the program, and then the $92 that I owe state of Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna get like $600-ish, which I think I'm gonna pay the TD card, the poor TD card, which is another 0% interest. I just don't know when it ends. So I'm like, we're just gonna pay that shit off. I think I owe them like $700. So we're gonna kick in the other $100 and get rid of that debt. Ah, Austin's son. He can't afford kids since he is working. I don't know, Austin. What did you say? I didn't know Austin a son. He can't afford kids since he working at Burger King. Oh my, low roller. 142 dependents pay no tax. I withhold single zero, and they take like half my pay. Right? That's why she's the professional. It's a joke, low roller, that Austin Amos is my long lost son. And Austin's quitting gambling so he can buy a new car. So it's going to be the new car over the children, though. Yeah, because children are expensive. But you get much more back on your income tax. Those dependents, you can take lots of deductions. How much is it in an iFuel? I can't even see because it's in the sun. We're going to go down here to Wawa's. At least we're getting sunshine, even though it's cold as shit out here. I also brought I said about that earlier, I brought my gloves like a good boy. And then we're just going to boogie-woogie down here to Route 80, zipper out there, go up 81, boom, bing, boom. We're at Mohegan. It's fucking cold, and I'm going to have to go down that freaking long-ass ramp, but we'll get there. I subsidizing her. Huh. He quit gambling buying sports cards. Buying sports cards is gambling too. Who? I'm talking about Austin Amos. You Austin Amos? You know the right Austin we're talking about? I don't think Austin Amos buys sports cards. Does he? I don't know. We should go through the Popeyes drive-thru again and go through the bypass lane. And then go up to the window and be like, can I place an order? Love that chicken from Popeyes. Austin Amos wants a Toyota Corolla. Those are for rich people. So Austin Amos is rich now, as long as he doesn't blow all his money at the casino. Oh, low roller just received his credit card with the bigger limit. Ooh, aren't you freaking fancy pants? Fancy pants, low roller, fancy pants. What's up, man? Alright, 273 at Wawa, it looks like, but we're going to accept Wawa for what it is and get the heck in our gas. Get our gas before Winter Storm Fern. But it seems like all the Wawas in our area that have come all have cheap gas, too, which is kind of crazy. $16,000 credit limit. Oh my heavens. I don't have that much low roller. My one has like, my American Express has like 8 grand. I think that's my biggest one, and the rest of them are only around 2 to 4,000. But I don't use the majority of them because you have to pay it back. You ended up pooping in the toilet instead of surfing the net? Huh. So you prioritize pooping on the toilet opposed to, why don't you poop on the toilet and surf the net like everyone else does? That's what I do. That is a big priority you just mentioned there, Ben. You see how when you look this way, doesn't it look like it's kind of like there's water in there again? It's so cold. Maybe the water's frozen. The water will never go away. Oh, it's a desktop. Yeah, I gotcha. All right, let's go get gas. I may go inside and go pee, but yes, you got to get the black Amex. I don't work 9 to 5 job, but my credit card increases. I can't believe it as long as I am paying it. As long as you're paying it, low roller, they probably don't even understand you don't have a 9 to 5 job. Now, do they ever ask you to update your information about your employment history or your, how much you make? They'll ask me that sometimes. And they use that to give you a credit line increase. And yeah. So they don't even know low rollers a free bonus checker jobs, and they give him $16,000. That's pretty wild. Yeah. Can I say go? I shut it off. Pudding wrestling? Oh gosh. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued with the pudding wrestling. I am. Are you guys in for pudding wrestling? I am. Oh no, we're buffering. Well, we were buffering. We should be back by now. I'm gonna go inside and go pee. Okay. Can you check the lottery to see if they have bonus crosswords? I don't really have a ton of time, Ben, because I'm on my way to the casino and I want to get there, get it out, and cut back home before the snow starts later. I am not low roller. I think CVS will probably close. Wise Markets is closed tomorrow. Dunkin' Donuts is closed tomorrow. So something tells me they'll probably close. But no, I'm not driving in the fucking snow to go to CVS. I may get views, but that would be very irresponsible of me. I could end up killing a small family. I'm in Lewisburg at Wawa. I'm headed to Mohegan to see Austin. I'm just gonna run inside and tinkle quick. I don't know if I can make it all the way to Mohegan's. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna have to pee again when I get there, because I probably will be. You want, is that meat salad you want Instacarted? I'm surprised he hasn't done that, but the food there is so good though, so he's down. Look at that, I got it exactly 2025. Okay. They only have one lottery machine at Wawa too, so my guess would probably be no, Ben, but they may, but yeah. Are you gonna play taller skill curbs? No, I'm not though, really. I've already told you this. And I know all of the things that I can play if I do, but GTA 6. Yeah, it's GTA 6. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go roll in and take our tinkles, and then off we go to the Mohegan Lands. The Mohegan Lands. Where's this guy at? GTA's postponed. Josh Arnold says we can play for 5 hours tomorrow. Low roller. Austin is gonna be at the casino. There's giveaway from 6 to 10, which is what he's there for, since he got a hand pay. Yeah, so he's not gonna take me. I'm literally going there. I'm planning to leave and go home by 7. I'm not even gonna get there till like 5:30. So, if not after that. So, but anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys here in the warmth. I'll be back after I pee. Much better. It was like a water hose, everyone. A water hose. Since we're talking about pooping and pissing, it was a water hose. Ooh. But I guarantee by the time I get there, I'm going to have to pee again immediately. Yeah. Stop at ATM and get $2.50 for Austin's mom. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm assuming they never got it, but I don't know. Okay, they have very nice bathrooms at that Wawa too. I will give them that. You go. You go. I wait for you. Bigger bathrooms too. Again, the ones that I've been to in Jersey, fucking small. I'll never forget, I stopped at one outside of Atlantic City on the way home. In the men's bathroom stall, there was a freaking tampon on the floor. I'm like, well, I think that was back in 2024 because I'm like, well, it is 2024. How'd the cheeseburgers turn out? Oh, no, I didn't even do any condiments. I just put cheese and I put like pepper on top. It doesn't. I love pepper. So we just put a little extra cheese, pepper. Buy a smart car. Huh. I would get Tesla, but I have nowhere to charge it, so. But yeah, that's all I did, and that's all I ate. And I'd be good. I will be good. So now, but hopefully Mohegan, I mean, they may be busy because of this whole giveaway thing, but hopefully it's not super busy. And I can get on the Buffalo that's right in by Breakers, and I don't have to walk back to the one by Ruth Chris. I will if I have to, but it's always detrimental when I walk all the way back to the one at Ruth Chris, and there's somebody on it, and they're betting 5 cents a spin, and I'm like, shit. See, that's also the stress of why I'm just not about the life anymore. I'm going to see Austin. They're having a giveaway since he won a ham pay. And so, but I'm just going to see him briefly. I have $50 in free play, David. $50 in free play only. I'm not bringing any more cash with me because, again, I already got $400 out of Mohegan. I ain't giving them any back to them. And yeah. Free play only. So, but then I hope to be back in the car by 7 so I can turn it around and get home by 8:30 before Winter Storm Fern. Meow back to you, Ben. Why is the red light not changing? Oh my heavens. Oh hell, we're gonna do some 40 to 50 cent Buffalo is the plan. You don't think grocery will fit in a smart car? Matt's worried about the groceries. It also has to fit my rollators, so we're probably going to say no to that. It's not Winter Storm Stella. You remember we won that $777 back during Winter Storm Stella. AE was here for that. Oh my heavens. Yeah, because Sunoco was closed because of the snowstorm. So we ended up going to Sheetz, which is always open. Oh, I will when I get home. Yes, it's Winter Storm Fern. Which is a very, Winter Storm Fern. So, generally so we may get there shortly after 5:30, but it's fine. No, that one I got at Sheetz, I'm fairly certain. So maybe a little after 5:30, but it's cool. I'll be there for like an hour and some change, and then we turn around, come back, get car, and come home. I've done this before. Last time I was here, I was literally not even in there for an hour, and I got the hell out of there, so that's fine. We're just but the gas is cheap, though, thankfully. The gas is pretty cheap. We only spent $24 for half a tank. That ain't bad. But at least the weather's nice before Winter Storm Fern. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning, go pee, and the first thing I'm gonna do is walk outside and do the first video. to see how much snow we have. And then we're going to have to go out a couple hours later and do another one. We need to see this like 1/2 to 2 inch per hour snowfall, because those should be very large flakes. People love that shit. Buffalo. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing an online casino stream maybe next weekend. Maybe next weekend. Since I know the IRS has money for me. So we can gamble a little bit of it, but we're still paying off the TD card, because I got the TD card because it had such an amazing 0% interest offer, and I plan to pay more on it. I think one time I paid $100 on it, but I've only paid the freaking minimum payment, which is like $30. That doesn't add up that quick, so I think I still owe like $700 on it. So we're getting rid of that. It was bullshit. It didn't want to. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. I don't think it's going to be a foot of snow here either, but yeah. But are we done? Oh, jeez. Put the 2 cheeks down on the seat and let her rip. Hopefully you're talking about the toilet seat, though, Ben. I mean, I suppose you could do it on any seat, but nah. I think I can invite Ben onto the Bowel and Bladder Talk on my other YouTube channel. Ben doesn't have ALD, but I feel like he would have lots of insights. Yes. Although I think they're in the bag where I found my Easy Pass, which I'm surprised my Easy Pass is still stuck to the windshield. For as cold as it is, I figured that bitch would fall down, but that thing's made of some good sticky. Very scary out here. The poo-poo and the pee-pee. I'm right there with you, Ben. Hell, we even talked about freaking Metamucil on our interview this afternoon, too. It's like Team Metamucil. I need to get a hold of them and see maybe if they'll sponsor our freaking YouTube channel. ALD patients love Metamucil. Metamucil for life. Point and click my way to Domino's delivery when hunger calls. Yeah, but I'm on keto, though. We can't get much from Domino's, other than like a salad. Maybe some of the chicken bites, but we need the one that don't have a lot of coating on it. Those have too many caps. Caps. Oh yeah, it doesn't even look like, you know... It doesn't look like a bad... Look at that sky. It's not scary here yet. But I think it's coming. It's on its way, everybody.
Hazard reported ahead, so we're gonna
take it slow.
And intentionally.
I have 2 weeks,
Don't
or
strain
no,
yourself.
it's next Sunday. As long as it doesn't snow, me and Walt are going to head to Boston. I need to change the woman. We're not listening to her. We're getting a different woman to go on that trip. I know, right? Oh, yeah, it's only gonna get better, yeah. The doctor, we had the doctor. She was good. She got really busy. And then we're trying to book her in, but she hasn't got back to us yet. But no church for 2 weeks. No, the money resets even if I lose tomorrow, because the YouTube revenue kicks back in. So then if we lose, then it's another 2 weeks, or you know, yeah. But that'll be next week. I don't know. These new games are kind of cray-cray though. You'll see them tomorrow. I don't even need to edit it because I'm not doing chipmunks. But you'll see me miss $5. I missed a $5 line hit. If constipated, down a half gallon of cider and stay close to the commode. Or take some Metamucil, whichever. But yeah, cider will do it to you too. It'll go right through you. Literally. I wonder if he's going around to slot machine to look for free bonus. He said he was going to follow. I don't have an ETA though because I didn't put it in there. Oh, somebody tried to call me recent. Hey, Big D tried to call at 4:30. Eat a bag of gummy bears, that'll do it to you. He does lie. That's my son. My fake son. For a sleepless night, make sure you have a round of Lipton tea 5 times a day. Oh goodness. You will be pissing then if you have Lipton tea 5 times. Hell, that might even make you not constipated anymore. Get that tea in ya. Goodness. This is some really good chit chat on here. This chit chat is like how it used to be when I used to go to Atlantic City at like 1 a.m. to be there by 6. And oh my gosh, the characters at 1 a.m. on YouTube are something else. Now, a lot of those people were in different time zones, so it wasn't 1 a.m. But wow. My best was when Bobby Livingsworth was in there and he was getting ready to go stalk people and go look for their machines at fucking 1 a.m. I know! I'm hoping it eventually shows up. That sucks. No, he's already out. He texted me at 3:30. He's already out the casino. He did take a shower, which is good. I hope so too. But I heard the other people there, they're like, oh, the lady's like, you should get a nicotine patch before you get an Xbox so you can try to quit smoking for good. But it sounded like they finally have figured out Big D. So, you know, hopefully that's not a bad thing. But I am going to turn the temperature down because I don't want my iPhone to overheat. It is only 19 degrees, but it doesn't need to be 85. I feel like that might be too much. I suppose you could, but I don't know the numbers and stuff on the ticket, so. I mean, if it was cashed in, okay, they got it, but I'm fairly certain they would tell me if they got it. I don't see it like that, like it's, you know, like they're swindling me or anything, because they never said anything, you know. Now, if they would have been like, well, we demand you pay us $250, then I would feel a little different, but... Oh, you think like a mailman or something stole it? Well, there'd be that. But again, you would almost need the numbers, like the scratch off or the actual ticket number. So that we would never know. I mean, I guess it could always be a possibility, but... That's what Carl said. He's like, I'm surprised the casino's even doing this event on the night before a snowstorm. I'm like, well, I think a lot of the people that probably won live locally, so they don't need to travel. What exactly was he dealing with, Ben? If he thinks it was sleep apnea. They don't give a shit about us. I'm like, they'll be open tomorrow too. Everything else will be like closed, but the casino will still be there. If you can get there, you can gamble. A rotten tooth, dental stuff. It's a possibility, man. I mean, I'd say anything's possible. I mean, I would say if he was having other issues, yeah, I'd probably definitely, but... But I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. Hey, what's up, Cody? And this is one of the most boring lives at that. What's up? We're just driving. Oh, there's Austin. We thought you were looking around looking for free bonus. I'm in Danville, so I would guesstimate it'll be before 5:45. It might take me, I don't know, by 5:30, but it'll probably be like 5:45. Oh, you're sitting on a machine for mom. Oh, okay. Are they busy, Austin? All the crazy people there, they want to get in on that giveaway. But the giveaway don't start till 6 though, so... Shit. I need you to sit on the Buffalo machine by Breakers. Oh, you want a Jamocha? Mm-hmm. I got a Dunkin' coffee and they made it fresh for me. They're packed? Oh, fuck that. I'm gonna sit and stare at the people playing Buffalo. But I get your ass off there. And if I can't play Buffalo, I might just find a video poker machine and literally play it through and cash it out, take the money that way. Which I have to find video poker machines in there, other than at the bar, but you no longer can get to the bar because they don't have a handicap entrance, which is fucking hilarious. It's gonna be cool. Very scary and treacherous, Rob. Very scary. Because they used to have whole banks of video poker in there somewhere, but yeah. It's now very scary. We had some good past few winners though, so I don't think people are used to it. Check free bonus, but no free bonus. Nice. So yeah, it's either if I can get on a Buffalo machine or yeah. Or hopefully I can find a video poker machine. Or I'll fucking take my rollator up the fucking stairs to the center bar and play there and be like, fuck all y'all. How far are you from dropping off my soda? I'd be outside. Frozen Chinese food. What? So you want me to get frozen Chinese food and put it in the microwave kind of Chinese food? No one plays. I don't know. Last time Buffalo was very popular. Hi, Big D. I'm gonna start at the one by Breakers, and if somebody's last time I was there, the fucking people were playing 5 cents a spin. Like, get the fuck out of here. Sugar, you can't play on other casinos when you're in other Pennsylvania casinos. It's dumb. fucking Firelink. No Firelink. It's either Buffalo or bust. I mean, I would settle for like the OG Huff and Puff or Piggy Bankin', but you can play pretty cheap on those. But yeah, they move your machines by Ruth's Chris. Oh goodness, is the Buffalo machine over there, or did they move that too? It's always such a long walk back there, and then I get pissed, and then I have to turn back around. Don't turn around. Okay. Don't turn around. They're gonna see my heart breaking on the Buffalo. And you have to look at me quick, hold up, if I'm gonna talk to you. So, what also kind of did me with Mohegan is the whole no filming thing, which was bullshit. It was whatever. But that just turned me away from going. I'm not interested. I can do that at home. You're gonna keep her seat warm? Well, this is too short notice for Walt to come, but Walt's coming next weekend. Assuming there's no blizzard. That I have to keep an eye on. If there's going to be a blizzard Sunday, I'm leaving Saturday. And Walt will have to bookie his butt up here early, but I don't know, but yeah. Oh, you're going to go keep my seat warm. Oh, thanks. Your mom might beat me though, but that's fine. I actually like the one by Ruth's Chris better, but if the one by Breakers is open, I usually get that one too. But that one's a pain in the butt, although I can put my rollator behind it. Usually it's fine. I'll never forget that time I parked it all the way on the end and I got up and I told the person in the chair next to me, I'm like, yeah, I need to like hold on to your chair to get to my rollator. I'm not trying to feel you up, but yeah. You're gonna give up her seat. But yes, everyone, we've got the new skill games on Sunday morning church, pre-recorded on a Friday afternoon. Yeah, I do have to work on video editing for that, my other channel tomorrow and Monday. I have 2 days. Hopefully by Monday late afternoon I can get outside and get to my car and I'll clean it off. But when's the duck race? I don't know. It might be that week sometime, but probably not that weekend. But all right, I go bye, Austin. We'll see you soon. That's where I'm gonna head when I get there. The fucking Ruth's Chris Buffalo. And if someone has like $300 in the machine and they're betting 5 cents a spin, I'm leaving and going to the other one. And then if I can't get on that one, I'm just gonna go see if I can find a video poker machine to convert my free play in. And then I'll just come over to you and stare at you guys until I leave. It'll be fun. And then the drive home stream will be beating the storm. We're beating the storm home before Winter Storm Fern. Oh my gosh, the views will be crazy. I know, apparently people are going to go to the casino. They don't want to be stuck in all the time. Huff and Puff would be a potential. I'll probably gamble it rather than just convert it, but it would be either Huff and Puff or Piggy Bankin'. Piggy Bankin', you can play 50 cent. 75 cent for Huff and Puff, and I feel like Huff and Puff could rob me blind, but you never know. What do you need at McDonald's? I had burgers before I left, so I think I'll be okay until I get home. I do have McDonald's gift card though that again Angel, New Jersey Scratch King gave me for Christmas, but you can't use it on the app. It can only be used at the window or inside. So. I figured I'll go some Friday and just buy like a ton of quarter pounder meat with no bun, and that'll be my dinner that weekend. Well, Sunday we went for the blackened chicken tenders. Yeah, they were very good, very good. But that's the one where Tim R said we should go in a little left drive-through lane, which I think is going to be for a second drive-through. I mean, I don't need to order, I just need to pick up, and then we get up to the window and the lady's like, you're going to either have to come inside or come back around and let us know you're here, because apparently they must make the food once you're there. I thought they made it when you said you were going to be there. So, I'm like, we live and learn. But one of my coworkers told me that I'm dumb for listening to what one of my viewers said. I'm like, oh, cheers. Traffic's not too bad out here. These truckers are probably going somewhere. If they're not at their final destination, they're gonna need to hunker down somewhere. We're almost in Berwick in 8 miles. Berwick. 16 inches. We're predicting 7 inches here at the Lotto King Studios, Central Pennsylvania. I say 7 inches, which is probably going to be on the low end, but yeah. Beef fried rice and spring rolls. I do. I prefer chicken fried rice, though. I can't have spring rolls right now, though. Those aren't very keto. Too many cabs. I think 10 inches. Yeah, it's gonna be, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's gonna be on the lower end of the National Weather Services. I mean, maybe 12, but we'll see. If it's as fluffy, but they said the temperatures got a little warmer though, so it might end up being more sleet, which is gonna take down the totals. But what's up, Walt? We can stop in Berwick. We can visit Robert in Berwick. You should make Walt stay at the Motel 6 in Berwick next time. They'll leave the light on for you. Or isn't that the one that's just up here? I think so. make Walt sleep in the shed. Yeah, Burke. Hotel, Motel 6, Holiday Inn. Oh goodness, man. Did Barack Obama really get you going? Yeah, you've got the big buddy heater. I never paid much attention to Barack Obama when he was president, but yeah. You'll stay at the Super 8. Walt's not about the Motel 6 life in Berwick. I'm passing your Motel 6 or now your Super 8. It's right up here. What's up, Car Racer? Good evening. Walt has a secret gambling problem and he goes to the online casino, not the online casino, the casino next to Arby's, and he loses his mind when no one's watching. I'm glad I got my coffee though. I told Austin, I'm like, I have to get home because the darkness is evil. And Kenny doesn't drive after dark that much. Right, Kenny, right. You sure did. And I have bad news. You didn't win. We're very sorry. Your ticket was a loser. It was at 10 a.m. Oh, heavens, Heather, not quite. That's what I'm saying about this trip. I used to go all the time. But for what reason? I can play Buffalo at home in my underwear. I can't play it Kenny style, but the trade-off, I think, is fair enough. You are a winner. I know the monster's caught it dark, too. And I can't see. It's dark. Stop talking. I can't. Because I'm going to have to talk like that guy tomorrow and Monday, so I need to talk normal. It hurts my voice. Yes, the only reason I'm coming out is to see my child on his last day of gambling. We have to get that Toyota Corolla, or Camry. Not a Corolla. Corolla's for poor people. Do they even make the Toyota Corolla anymore? I don't know. You should push it. My rear view mirror has some too underneath, but I don't know. I don't touch. It's probably like freaking Starlink or something, and they're like, hello. Hello, what's your emergency? The love is true. It truly is. I almost leased a Toyota Corolla. I remember back in the day they had Toyota Corollas for like $199 a month, like a lease with like no money down. It would have just been a separate car for me, but I ended up not doing it. But why would I need two cars? Oh, they're hatches? Oh, that's cool. That's what we said about the Toyota Priuses. The new Priuses, they look pretty cool compared to how they used to. Hey, there's Tommy. The Pittsburgh meetup. You have some few months for that. We missed you this morning, Tommy. We did. We're like, I was saving my ticket. I'm like, just in case Tommy comes in. Go Honda. But yeah, it's funny. Even after taking the $400 there the other week, this free play was from the same promotional period. But now, I used to get like 75 every Saturday. Now I'm down to 45 every Saturday, with the chance of getting 85, which you damn well know I wouldn't get the chance anymore. So I'm already down to 45 free play. So yeah, it's just not worth the drive for that. I'm only doing this for my child, and then and then we have to get home for Winter Storm Fern. Oh my heavens, these truckers are up my ass. Mazdas are cool too, yeah. Eastbound and down, these truckers are going somewhere. We gotta get there before Winter Storm Fern. It's all Matt's fault that your ticket was a loser. Oh, jeez, Tommy, poor Tommy. It's all Matt's fault. Alright, we're to the 65 mile an hour zone. That means we're not super far from Interstate 81, so. What was the storm for letter E? Again, we're gonna go back to letter E after the F, since everyone says I have to do firm since we skipped the E's. Oh yeah, I don't know what the first one's gonna be. It'll probably be like, I think you got like so many E's: Edward, Enos, Esther, Eduardo, Emmanuel. There's so many E's, but yeah. You played with frogs a lot? Oh, that's cool. Emma. I know, but everyone's making me go. We're probably not done with the D's yet. Doris. We didn't get to do Doris yet. We got to do Doris. She works at Pizza Ranch, so yeah. Winter Storm Doris. So yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on the weather. I just have to get to Boston by Tuesday. As long as Winter Storm Doris doesn't try to dump snow on Boston on Tuesday, we'll be okay. I mean, even if I had to leave on fucking Saturday, I would too, to get ahead of the damn storms. I know, that would be kind of fun, Robert. I actually thought if I wasn't doing this, I was going to go around to different supermarkets and see how crazy it is, and see if they have any eggs or milk left, and we could have did like a whole like thing, and then we could have made separate video and shorts. Oh my goodness. Separate video, Lotto Kings. Yeah, Matt wasn't in the chat this morning. He was napping. But yeah, my airline game, I bought 5 Boeing 767s. We've expanded our Honolulu routes now. We've got flights from Providence, Boston, New York, JFK, Chicago, to Honolulu. I'm like, it makes sense to go like cold areas because everyone's got to fly to Hawaii. I feel like it was a good decision. It cost me like over $200 million, but we got it done. Everyone wants to go to Hawaii. Yeah, I think it is a long flight, but I made sure I went to the longest flights possible because every flight makes like $250,000 on those long flights. Some of the international flights that I have make like $500,000, so that's where you really make the money back. Good times. All right. We're not quite 81 yet. Yeah. Wait, what? No, I'm not going to Hawaii. I play this game. It's called Airline Manager. And basically, you manage an airline. And we have a Honolulu hub, which we mainly use just to feed flights to like Asia. And so we have a Fort Lauderdale to Baltimore hub too. Those Fort Lauderdales become quite big. They serve Africa and South America. And it's crazy. What time's the vehicle ban? I think it's what, midnight, 1 a.m. I think is the vehicle ban. So that's why we come out here and we come home right away. I'm gonna end this live stream and you're gonna blink and then you're gonna look back and Kenny's live again. Oh, we also have a Las Vegas hub. We have like all these cities in Canada to go to Las Vegas because we figured the Canadians probably have a gambling problem, at least what Heather Chessman tells us. So yeah, we get them down there. I even have flights to like the fucking middle of nowhere Canada. Those make good money. There's gonna be people there too that need to gamble and lose their paycheck, so Tariff Simulator. Oh shit. Carl bought flea beds from Australia last night and he said he had to pay the tariff. But he said it's still cheaper than going to a vet and getting a prescription in the US when you can buy those products not in the US and it's still cheaper. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, come and gamble with you. Dickerson, North Dakota. They're not getting any snow now, because Matt's not getting any snow either. Not in Minnesota. Ooh, they have a Papa John's pizza. You better get your ass out of there. This guy's gonna run you over. There's no such thing on Dickerson. There is actually, I think it's Dickinson, North Dakota. That is an actual town. Dickerson, I completely made that up. That's just for my scammer friends, which I don't get many of those anymore. I need to get on TikTok. That's where Big D goes to meet those bitches at. He's still trying to get nudes out of them, but I'm like, they're freaking men. But if it gets you going on, okay, but Papa John's Pizza. Do they have one at a gas station? That's cool. Papa John Pizza, not very keto. It's not. Alright, we're almost up here to Interstate 81, everybody. Then it's just like a quick 15 minutes. And we should be about pulling in. I got my player's card. I don't think I need to swipe it because it's just a $50 free play. So, yeah. I mean, we may swipe it at the kiosk if I have to, but I'll swipe it probably after. If I get my $50 in free play, we're just going to go in and play right away. And then we'll meet up with Austin and Austin's mom. I'll wish them good luck and then boogie home. If I loved you all, we would stop at the Truck Stop Casino on the way home, but I don't think I love you that much. And we have to get home just in case the storm amplifies and it starts dumping heavy snow on us. That would be scary and treacherous. I have a Subaru, Pat. Very scary. We don't deal with that shit. Nope. Nope. Yeah, my work seminar this year is actually in Danville at the Pine Barn Inn. It's actually on the exact same dates when I'm going to be in Brooklyn, so We're sending Adam, and I don't know if anyone else is going with him, but we can get Robert a Jamocha. We'll see, Robert. I'm not counting on it, but yeah. They have a Domino's and a Walmart. That's pretty cool. Oh heavens, there's police up here, y'all. There's police. That's interesting. I don't know where these police are at. It shows there's 4 police. Technically there's 7. I wonder if someone pulled over. It looks like it's up here before the Interstate 81 exchange. It says they're like right up here. I don't see any police officer.
Police reported ahead. Maybe they just want to say hi.
According to that, there's a shitload of cops. I think my Waze is wrong. One just passed me. Oh goodness. Is there one up there? I think there is one sitting in the middle. Apparently everyone like oh, Kenny's going left. Kenny's not gonna speed, he's sitting in the middle. So there's one, but somebody must have said there was there like 7 times. That's funny. Not today, Jesus. Kenny's going to Wilkes-Barre, so you leave me alone, trucker. We might even get to Wilkes-Barre before the sun completely goes down. Northbound and down. But yeah, so as long as everything goes to plan, make sure you tune in next Sunday, everyone. Me and Walt Money are going to go on a lottery ticket extravaganza up here in the freaking northeast quarter. We got to get to Dingman's Ferry, and oh my goodness. And then the game plan as of right now, we go to New York and get hotel. Then we wake up and then we go to Austin. And then they're probably going to charge me $50 early check-in fee, but I don't care. Considering the room, I'm saving almost $200 on what it was originally supposed to be. So, hell yeah, take my money. Let's get behind the tractor. What's up, Chris? I'm going to the casino to meet up with Austin Amos for a little bit. And then I'll be getting back in the car and coming home before the winter storm starts. That's not supposed to be after midnight, but I want to get home before then. So yeah, I have $50 in free play. That's all I'm planning to play. So we're hitting it and quitting it pretty quick. Stop at liquor store. I haven't had alcohol in like 2 weeks. Well, it's been a week. Last week, but I haven't drank any this week. Ah, okay. Well, I was wondering where you heard about it. You brought it up the other day. There will be whenever I get home, yeah. Although again, it'll probably be a brief check-in program considering, yeah, we don't get many people checking in these days. We're soon going to discontinue the check-in program and just play GTA. And you can come in the chat and let us know you're okay. It's not too heavy, but it's kind of a pain in the ass right here that people are everywhere. But all things considered, the crazies out before the snowstorm is not bad. There will not be GTA Online tonight, no. Just a check-in program. I have to get to bed at a respectable hour because I've got a very busy day tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist the Lotto King has to get rested up. And on GTA, we're probably going to have to get another DJ. We may do that tomorrow. Those challenges are always fun. But they make you pay $100,000 for it, and then, you know, I have no idea what kind of band is playing at the casino. I wish this truck would get its ass moving with these constructions, and I hate having a freaking truck beside me. Move your ass. You're in the hammer lane, so go. It's giving me anxiety. I know, that time I got my picture taken at the road that was like fully open, and yeah, that was fun. They don't have that anymore though, but that was like fucking 13 years ago. We might make it by 5:30. We're kind of close. Kenny getting inside by 5:30? Probably not. Oh, now this guy's gonna come over here. Where the fuck are you going? You go. We can go to New Angola. Every time I see New Angola, I always remember with WNEP, they used to be like, in New Angola. I'm like, where the fuck's New Angola at? Yeah, it's right here. There's another trucker. They don't know how to drive. Well, they're definitely trying that, but it's soon going to switch over to 55 up here, so I don't mind following this truck. So we're just going to put the cruise control on and follow our AS. I don't know when Yo Ange is getting off her cruise, if she got off today or tomorrow. though, because again, they're supposed to get snow in New York City too, so I'm sure she's going to be out in that shit. That's what made her channel big, was that snowstorm there a couple years ago. I know, it's awesome for like road trips and stuff. I love it. And I mean, hell, I even use it when I go to work sometimes. If there's like a straight stretch, I just put it on and then it just drives itself basically. Oh, you're eating Chinese food. What did you have from Chinese roll? Spring roll and beef fried rice, by instance? Because you mentioned that earlier. You went to Ling Ling's. You get egg roll, $1 more. Gives me $1 more. That was pre-COVID though, when egg rolls were only $1 more. They're probably like $2 more now. See, now we're in the 55-mile spring roll, beef fried rice, pizza roll, sweet and sour chocolate, nice. Yeah, that's pretty good, Robert. My friend who lives in Reno, she has a hybrid Toyota Highlander. Older a Toyota Highlander. It's probably like a 20, maybe a 2015. But yeah, she gets pretty good gas mileage. Yeah, we are in the 55-mile-an-hour zone, so we're just gonna take her down to like 64, even though these people are flying past me. But safety first. And we don't want to get a speeding ticket just to go see my child. Meow. I can meow back at your bed. Meow. Yeah, there's nothing around Centralia. Again, that time I went the other weeks ago, it was fucking snowy and dark and I couldn't see shit. And I was like, I was a great area cemetery there, which is pretty cool to visit. It's obviously a lot of people that were buried there pretty much probably before, you know, they kicked everybody out. I don't remember if we went in last time we were there, but yeah. A rooster bit you. Oh, goodness. What does that say? No CMV Saturday midnight. All right, so Saturday midnight's the cutoff. We gotta get the hell out of here before Saturday at midnight. We have less than 7 hours. 6.5 hours. We have to get off the roads. And as we get closer, I feel like I have to pee again. We just peed at Wawa. Is the rooster okay? Oh, jeez. There's beautiful Wilkes-Barre, everybody, ahead. Saturday midnight, it is. I'll be sleeping at midnight. My heated blanket should still be pumping at midnight. Depends what time I get to bed, but yeah. F3 tornado in Wilkes-Barre. Oh shit. Almost, David, we're almost there. It's very exciting. I originally said 5:30, so that actually wasn't bad. We actually didn't lose much time at all. Even though we stopped at Wawa to Tinkles, because Kenny was going to pee himself if he didn't go. Very dangerous, treacherous. It's very scary. I don't even know what we're talking about. We can stop and pick Big D up and take him along. Junior! Walt! Will you buy me an Xbox? We can put it on the Capital One card. The Capital One card still has a negative dollar balance. That I'm proud of. And to the left is also Wilkes Bar continued. It's down to 15 degrees. It was 19 when I left. When that sun goes down, I bet you here in shit an hour and a half by the time I leave to come home, it'll be like 12. It'll be very scary. So make sure you check back in after on my drive home. Yes. But I'm trying to get home before freaking Fern. Yes, Bob, but we still have to say very scary. It'll actually be a little later for you, though, since it's coming west to east. But I think they said, well, our warning starts at 10, but it's not going to be here that early. I think around, my guesstimation is around 3, 4 a.m. probably. But, so yeah. So if I wake up at 6:37, yeah. It could be very scary and treacherous at that hour. All right, everyone, we're almost up to the 170B exit. Yeah, we're at 168. Almost feel like passing this truck, but we're almost there. Really? Austin said it was snowing where he was at when he was in here earlier. No calm vehicles, all interstate Saturday at midnight. They're trying to get the people off the roads, though, I think before it even starts, it looks like. But it's supposed to snow the entire day and night, I believe. But that's a very big storm, so I think that's why, because it's going to take a while to get its way through, because the low pressure is going to push it more north, and yeah, it just depends on weather report. What happened to Tom Anderson from MySpace? Fuck if I know. He sold, and now he's smart. He sold, and he took his money, and he ran. He's probably banging bitches, though, somewhere. Did you feed the kids today? There are no kids. I have no kids. We could go to Bubba Cool Burritos. That was good. That's up here behind Mohegan's. We never ended up getting back there. Me and Walt went that time. It was pretty good, but it's not keto anymore, so no. Alright. Technically you could take 170A as well, but why are these people driving slow? Did they think the snow started already? Very scary. And treacherous. They don't know which exit they want to take, apparently. They wouldn't be driving slow for no reason. That guy's doing that one. We're gonna take 70B. It slips in here between the freaking cones here, the freaking not cones, but you gotta be ready for the exit because it kind of hits you. Oh, everybody's going 170B. Okay. Alright, see, we made it before it's officially fully dark. I have done cauliflower crust, yeah. They have some frozen ones that you can get that already made, but yeah. The only thing, you just have to watch out for the sauces on keto, because sometimes the sauces have too much sugar, but yeah. How about some tickets from the casino? Yeah, no, I'm not going to get any tickets either. I'm here for my $50 in free play, see Austin, and then I go home. Lottery tickets are the devil, man. Yeah, that I don't know, Ben. Probably a couple weeks yet. Yeah, Tommy, Matt doesn't have any kids, nor does he have a daycare. We've been through this, but goodness. You enjoy your rice and potatoes. Those, I like the potato, and that, but like none of that. Like that's what we were talking about, like cravings. Like very little carb cravings, but. Yes, I'm bringing my bucket to catch the coins. You left gas out a lot today? Oh, heavens. That means that the pooper's coming right around the bend. The pooper. Hey, I take daily Metamucil, so I know what it's about. The farting and everything. Oh, shit, we're going to get at the red light. Hell yeah. That's one of the longest holding red lights I've ever seen there. I don't usually get caught up on it. There's like not much traffic up here at all. There's some people behind me, but yeah. Rice and blueberries? That probably actually would be good. We're gonna pass the Woodlands, everybody. They're still closed from what I gathered. Yeah, they could even have the seminar this year. I think they were leaving. It sounded like last year that place was falling apart, and they even talked about it when we had our seminar there. Show us how good your brakes are? They're good. Now, is my reactions for the brake. Actually, no, I can hit the brake pretty good, but I'll let work questions it. He's like, I don't know. I was like, my foot's good with the brake. It sometimes does not like to, is this the exit? No, it's the other one. Because everyone's turning left here. I don't want to turn left here. We turn left up here. You actually can't turn left up here. We follow these people. We go in Mohegan this way. Did you ask me if I have abs? Oh, sure, we all have abs. Do I have visible abs? No. But I'm on keto, though. I'm losing the pounds. We might get down there where you'll be able to see them. Keto is off the... Yeah. Oh, you're talking about ABS. I believe I have ABS, yes. I thought you were talking about the abdominal muscles. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, rare. Rare. I'm assuming I do. I don't know these things, but yeah. Come to Boston, end of April. I probably won't, Walt, no. I pretty much am only coming to Boston for medical my once a year, and then that's about it. So. And I'm not a big scratch channel anymore. I'm just a guy over here, so yeah. If I was the Lotto King from years ago, I'd maybe say yeah, but... Alright. Take me out to the special place. We're at the Mohegans. Buffalo. Look at that, 5:36. That was a little less 5:30, but yeah. They look pretty busy. Austin did say it's packed. In fact, you people better get off my Buffalo. I'll be pissed. What's up, J-Plan? Uh-oh. Your special girl's hot because she has nice guns. That's hot too. This is all so hot. You guys hold all this talk though again. These are all fucking high gamblers. They get to go in the priority, like, freaking high roller parking. I get up here in the ghetto handicap parking. See, it's good to be handicapped, too, at this place, because they've got, like, this whole entire parking lot up here is, like, completely all handicap spots. We're going to judge to see if there's any good ones. I'm assuming probably not if they're as busy as Austin said they are, but, nah. But yeah, so we're gonna go in here, hang out for like an hour and a half, and then I'll be back. I'll let you know how I do. I'm only spending my $50 in free play, and then we're getting out of here. Oh my, they're like all parked all the way back here. Let's go. Actually, I think there's a couple over here. We're not gonna be able to get to the left lane probably, but let's take this one. This one's actually just as good because the pathway to the casino is like right there. The walkway entrance is over there. Yeah, but I'm not even gambling at my local casinos much more either, so nope. But anyway, I'm gonna go, and I am going to go see my free play, see Austin. We'll be back in the car sometime around 7, going back home before Winter Storm Fern. So check back in then. I'll let you know how I do. But I'm not spending any more money, so we'll see you then. I gotta put my freaking gloves on. You go ahead and let your gas out, Ben. I'll catch up with you later. See you guys. See you.